Hi guys, welcome back again. How we all doing? Alfalio Anson Kuchito is back. Your boy is back. I hope you're good. Thank God it's Friday. And EPL is back tomorrow. I'm going to actually talk about my darling team, Chelsea Football Club. And I'll talk about some other news pertaining to other clubs. And also, players that are actually, firing on all cylinders. That have also, signed their contracts with their clubs. And other news, interesting news concerning the FPL. So sit back, relax, and let us dive in right away. So first off, on a sober note, I'm going to talk about Newcastle United. Reports today stated that their CEO, his name is Darren Hughes, has been diagnosed with a chronic blood cancer and is going to step down from this position very soon. That is when they get a replacement for him. It's unfortunate. Darren Hughes is going to step down due to this chronic blood cancer. So we wish him a good recovery. We hope he's going to actually, come out of it and be back in running football for Newcastle United. And over to the contract renewal. I'm talking about who else? Anthony Gordon of Newcastle United. So finally, remember Anthony Gordon has been playing very well right from the end of last season. He was so, good that he was called up by the Three Lions coach, Gareth Southgate. He made it to the Euros, or he played just one game. He was not happy because Gareth Southgate did not use him so much at the Euros. And he's back to Newcastle United playing his game and he's enjoying himself. So Newcastle have, agreed with a contract extension for him. And it's going to extend this contract till 2030. It's going to be a 6-year new deal contract extension that will be given to Anthony Gordon because he is the future of Newcastle project. Eddie Howe really respects the player and appreciates the player for his work rate and what he has been doing so far for Newcastle United, especially his position on the field and also outside of football. So that's good one. Very soon, everything will be official and you put pen to paper, but there's an agreement done and dusted. And according to Fabrizio Romano today, and it's just remaining for both parties to sign the dotted lines. So Anthony Gordon will have agreed on a contract extension of 6-year new deal with Newcastle United. So I'm going now to the Etihad. Unfortunately, Pep Guardiola stated today that Rodri undergone surgery on his right knee and the worst that we've been expecting has really come to play and it has happened. He's injured. He's injured on his knee. He went under the knife for his ACL injury and his meniscus also has been affected. So his season is over, unfortunately. So he's going to actually be on the sidelines for between 8 to 9 months and he's going to come back at the start of next season. So sorry about that, Manchester City fans. And Pep Guardiola mentioned that they're going to actually play without him and try to observe what's going to happen if they'll need to get a replacement during the January transfer window. But for now, there has been internal talks that they should play with natural replacement, which is Rodri and Kovacic and Gundogan, and they will see how it goes based on their internal talks. So Rodri out for the rest of the season. That's at Manchester City. Sorry about that. So let me go now to Chelsea, and based on the pre-match conference that was held today by our coach Enzo Maresca. He talked a lot about, he answered questions to journalists, and he talked about a lot about how the team is performing right now, the progress we're making. And before I even dive to that, let me give you one information. The information about Chelsea, basically. So the statistics is saying right now that from the start of the season till now, based on this coach that we've hired, Chelsea we've started overperforming. We are overperforming in terms of the expected goals, and it is even more than any other side in the Premier League right now. That's a good news. We can see the work of Enzo Maresca. Expected goals, 11 goals, and we're expecting 8 goals. So the shot conversion rate right now is standing on 18.6%, which is the highest on record in a single campaign since when? 1997 to 98. We are doing well. We are really doing well. So like I said, Enzo Maresca, allow him to build with this team for like 3 years at least. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to do better than some other coaches. So good news for Chelsea. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're saying right now. So, and the press conference, the answers that he has given to journalists basically is about Cucurella. Let me start from there. He is so delighted in coaching this player. All Chelsea fans, we are so happy with Cucurella. He's arguably the best left back in the world right now, because he was so exceptional also in the Euros. He said if he can have 6 to 7 players that is just like Cucurella, he will be so happy, because on the pitch, Cucurella talks to the other players. He makes them know that everybody should take responsibility. Everybody on the pitch should help each other. That he wish he can have 6 or 7 players just like Cucu. So Cucurella, well done. He talked about Moses Caicedo, because everybody is now seeing and observing and reaching a conclusion that this guy is on form. He has run ragged the opposition teams in that midfield, and the weight of that £100 million tag is over on his shoulders. Maresca mentioned, he said the price tag is just a figure. When your class is permanent, when you are good, you are good. So Moses Caicedo is good, and he's rising up to the occasion. He's showing that he's worth every penny Chelsea has paid for him. So he talked about Romeo Lavia. Good news, guys. Romeo Lavia is back. He'll be in contention for the game tomorrow against Brighton, and everything is fine. The only player that is not available in Chelsea right now is Reece James. So Reece James is out, is still out. So let's see how it goes from there. And Nicholas Jackson and Nkunku, journalists asked him questions about the two that was going to start. Both of them have on form right now. So what's going to happen? He said he's a good one for Chelsea, and it's a good headache for him, which is good. And it will ensure that both players will fight for that shirt, that number 9 shirt, and it's good competition, and even a message to opposition teams that no matter who Chelsea want to start, you guys have to be careful, because nobody will be able to cage those two. They're on fire right now. So that's a good one. And the last one, he talked about Ben Chilwell They asked also that is he in the running, is he in the gunning, is he willing to use Ben Chilwell in the EPL? And he said yes, of course, because we have too many games this season. So why not? Out of the players available in the first team, Ben Chilwell is also part of it. So if the occasion arises that he wants to use Ben Chilwell, he will gladly use Ben Chilwell. So Ben Chilwell is part of the project. They asked that does he regret, saying that Ben Chilwell should leave. He said he won't say he regrets, but he says he can admit that it may be a mistake, that people make mistakes, and that is life for you. So what I like most about this coach is that he's very honest. He knows what he's saying, and he's very honest with the players as well. He told the player, he said, we have too many games this season. We have plenty, not like 7-8 attackers, but there must be a balance in the team. He told the players that all of you guys cannot play the old games for the season, over 50 games, 60-something games, that some people will be rested. So you guys should come to terms about that. And that is a good one. That's the honest feedback, right? So I'm so glad, I'm so delighted about this coach, Enzo Maresca. And if you see on the screen now, that's my prediction about the first 11 that's going to play against Brighton. So in goal, we have Sanchez. Malo Gusto will be back at the right back. I want Fofana to sit. So Tosin and Colwill will be the centre back and the left centre back. And we have Cucurella there. And we have the regular starters, Caicedo there. And I want to give Maresca a benefit of a doubt that is going to start Romeo Lavia instead of Enzo Fernandez. That would be a big call. What do you think about it? Put it in the comments. Let me know your first 11. All right. And we have Noni, we have Jackson as usual, we have Sancho, right? And we have Cole Palmer. So we see. Put it in your comment. Let's see his first 11. Do you agree that Enzo Fernandez should be benched for Romeo Lavia, or Lavia should come in later? Let's see how it goes. And the last news from Chelsea is that, and it's good news for Nigeria. There has been reports in the news since yesterday that Tosin Adarabioyo allegedly is going to dump England to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So Tosin Adarabioyo, very soon he will declare openly, he will make it official to play for Nigeria. He has been speaking with Austin Guavon for a couple of months now, and he has a good connection with Nigeria because of his roots, Nigerian parents, and very soon he's going to make it official and will play for the Super Eagles. So that will be a good addition to the squad right now, because we have Semi Ajayi, we have Ekong, and he's going to fight for that center back position because he'll be the third person. So let's see how it goes. It's a good one for Austin Guavon also, good edict for him to think about it. So what do you think? Who will win tomorrow? Chelsea and Brighton. Alan Shearer has already mentioned that we're going to win. A lot of people have been saying Chelsea is on fire. So personally, I know we're going to win them. We're going to give them 3-1. Let me say, yeah, they'll score 1 goal, but we're going to win them 3-1. All right. So put your scores there. And the Fantasy Premier League, you guys are on fire, man. You guys are on fire. I'm just third on the log from first. So please, before the deadline, buy transfer players. Ensure that you transfer players. I'm coming for the first position very soon, but you guys are giving me a run for my money. All right. And that's a good one. That's a good one. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to also make my transfers, and we see how it goes. Don't forget, please continue to like and subscribe and share to your family and friends. I still remain Handsome Cochito, your boy. Alpha. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Bye.